Speaking of rain, none for the weekend, right? Keep it away.
I always hold my breath on this. You know, is it going to be rain for the weekend? Models are saying, as of right now, we've been studying no rain for the week.
Amazing. That's awesome.
So beautiful conditions. That is going to be starting, at least right now. The Guardians are facing off against Detroit over there at Progressive Field. They have a doubleheader today, guys, which is really great, rather. Low 70s expected for the first pitch. Once we get well into the game, though, we'll start slipping back into the mid to upper 60s. Current temperatures at Cleveland Hopkins, 72 degrees right now. 50-degree temperatures in terms of our dew point. So it is a dry, it is a comfortable, it is a crisp air mass out there right now. Northwest winds roughly at 10 to 15, and we're just going to keep on cruising right into the weekend here. Upper 60s right now for our friends down in Canton. 69 for you, Ravenna. 69 over in Jefferson. Look at that, Ashland. You're coming in at 72 degrees along with our friends there in Mansfield. For the rest of the evening, again, this is where we're going here, and most likely we're going to stay mainly clear out there across the area overnight tonight. Perfect for our stargazers out there. Because high pressure is in control, you can bet your bottom dollar this is going to be sun-filled condition type of weekend. A few clouds moving through here and there, but great for the backyard and also great for sitting outside tomorrow morning in terms of you want to get that morning Joe on in. 6:40 is the wake up time for you in terms of sunrise tomorrow. Southwest winds at 5 to 10 will start in the mid 50s across the area here tomorrow on the hour. This is where we're going back into the mid to upper 70s, and I think a lot of areas will likely hang out in the upper 70s for you tomorrow. Lake conditions for tomorrow will also be actually picturesque. West winds at 5 to 10 knots. You can expect there a 1 to 2 feet wave height, 74-degree temperatures. Again, tomorrow's highs again remaining mostly in the upper 70s for many. I think maybe a couple areas well south will maybe touch on roughly about 80 degrees or so. Because we have stable conditions out there right now, we're going to keep things fairly large, and it's also going to be very prevalent when you see here this area of high pressure, this ridging that is happening out west. So we have, again, a lot of activity happening in the eastern Pacific with Hillary right now. But notice what happens here. Once Hillary begins to move inland over the next couple days, a lot of that moisture is going to get caught up with this ridge, surge northward, come across the northern border there near the Dakotas, is also Montana, and then just ride right on back over towards the east. It's going to be a very sort of interesting sight here. Meteorology can be very convoluted, but can also be quite impressive as well. That will likely negate any sort of moisture moving into northeast Ohio over the next several days. It is not until the end of the week that we start to train in a little bit more moisture falling back into some of our north and also eastern areas. But this is, again, a very dominant area of high pressure that is going to remain in control. Weekend forecast for you, again, going to be picturesque. 2 thumbs up, not just Saturday, but also on Sunday as well. Quickly moving into the tropics now because we're getting to peak hurricane season, not just for the Atlantic, but also the Pacific. We have very warm sea surface temperatures, upper 80s, a perfect breeding ground for the tropics activity that is moving into the Caribbean basin as well as the Gulf of Mexico basin. We have 2 systems well out into the Atlantic that we're going to be watching for possible development, at least 40 to 50, perhaps even getting up to 70% likelihood, but also something that's near the Lesser Antilles, near Puerto Rico, for instance. Over the next 48 hours to 5 days, that it's likely going to have a 40% chance of development. So again, peak hurricane season, we are watching it very closely. We're remaining dry. For the Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook, it's not until Wednesday evening that we start to increase our cloud cover and maybe track in more scattered showers and perhaps even a thunderstorm or two next Thursday. Upper 80s expected, mid 80s, but also looks dry next Friday.